Hello YouTube Nation, I'm the 007 Southpaw Jacob Bond, and welcome to a special episode of WWE 2K16. In this video, we're going to go over the last 6 months of WWE 2K16 and see all the title changes that have happened since then. We're going to look at how long someone's had a reign, how many times they've had that reign, and pretty much we're just going to cover all that. I do this every 6 months when I play the game, so I'm going to do this video now. And then when I do the next 6 months after WrestleMania, I'm going to do another video then to celebrate a whole year's worth of gameplay. So we're going to continue. We're going to start right with our champions. So on the main roster and on Monday Night Raw, we have Roman Reigns as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Cesaro as the Intercontinental Champion, and the Wyatts as the Tag Champs. If I remember right, Seth Rollins was the WWE World Heavyweight Champion when we began. Kevin Owens was for the Intercontinental title. The New Day for the Tag title. And on Thursday Night SmackDown, we have Chris Jericho with the United States Championship, and when we started, we had Alberto Del Rio as the United States Champion. On NXT, we have Sami Zayn as the World Heavyweight Champion, Colin Cassidy as the Hardcore Champion, and when did the Dudleys win the tag titles? I honestly do not remember them winning them. I'm gonna have to go back through my videos and see when they did that because I don't remember. So we had Finn Balor as the original World Champion. Baron Corbin as the original Hardcore Champion, and then the Vaudevillains for the Tag Championships. And on our Total Divas roster, we have Nia Jax, or whatever it is, as the Women's Champion, Charlotte and Becky as our Tag Team Champions, and Peyton Royce as our NXT Champion. When we started, we had Charlotte as our World Champion, Team Bad, I think it was, as our Tag Champs, and then Bayley as the NXT Champ. I think it was Team Bad, but why do I keep thinking it was Team Bella that had them? Oh well. And we're going to continue right on with the number of reigns. So for the championships themselves, we're going to go through our active list of titles, and we're going to see who has the most reigns, and then who has the longest amount of reigns. So we're going to start with our WWE World Heavyweight Championship and move our way down. So for our WWE Championship, and I want to apologize beforehand, the screen of the actual game, like I always say, I have to record my voiceover after I play the game, is the screen's kind of shrunk, so I can't really see the numbers that well. So for John Cena has 12, Triple H has 9 and 8, Orton has 8, The Rock has, I think, 8, and then Stone Cold has 6. Like I said, 8s and 6s are kind of shrunken, so I can't really tell, but I think Stone Cold has 6. And for the length of reigns, we have John Cena at 177 weeks, Bret Hart at 93, Lesnar at 83, Triple H at 77, and then Stone Cold Steve Austin at 76. For our length of Intercontinental Championship reigns, we have Chris Jericho at 9, Bad News Barrett at 5, Edge at 5, Triple H at 5. It's kind of weird thinking of him as an Intercontinental Champion. Christian, Dolph Ziggler, and Kofi Kingston all share at 4. And for the length of reigns, we have the Honky Tonk Man at 65, the Ultimate Warrior at 62, Randy Savage at 59, Shawn Michaels, I think that says 58, Bad News Barrett, I think says 57, Chris Jericho's at 48, and so is The Rock, apparently, and Bret Hart is at 41. For our United States Champion, we have Ric Flair at 6 reigns, Bret Hart at 5, Lex Luger at 5, Booker T at 4, John Cena at 4, Ricky Steamboat at 4, a lot of 4s, Kofi at 3, Diamond Dallas Page at 2, Rusev at 2, and Sergeant Slaughter at 1. When did Rusev get a second U.S. title reign? He's only had 1. Or did that happen in the game? I'll check. My bad, I forgot Rusev was the one that took the U.S. title away from Alberto Del Rio and then lost it to Jericho. That makes more sense. That makes sense. Alright, so let's see. Lex Luger had a reign of 135 weeks. Ric Flair at 109, I think it says. Randy Savage at 74. Wait, when did he win the U.S. title? Alright. Rick Rude at 69? I can't really tell. John Cena at 53. Dean Ambrose at 50, Sheamus at 49, The Miz at 46, Sergeant Slaughter at 44, and then Booker T at 39. For the NXT Hardcore Championship, we have JBL at 17 reigns. Holy cow, he had that title a lot. Although based on the 24/7 rule, I'm not that surprised. Goldust had 9 reigns, Lord Steven Regal had 5, Big Show had 3, Billy Gunn had 2, Booker T had 2, the British Bulldog had 2, and then Baron Corbin has 1. I'm surprised Colin Cassidy or Hideo Itami aren't on that list, or have taken Baron's spot. I don't know why. And for the length of reigns, we have Hideo Itami at 12, JBL Undertaker at 8. I think that's 8. Colin Cassidy at 7. Baron Corbin, The Big Show, Cactus Jack, and Dude Love all at 4. Wow, okay. For the WWE Women's Championship, Charlotte, Layla, Nia Jax, and Stephanie McMahon all have 1 reign. And for the length of reigns, Stephanie McMahon held it for 21 weeks. Really? 21? Wow, that's pretty good for her. Layla at 19, I think it says. Charlotte at 17, and then Nia Jax has held it for 6 weeks. Or is that 4? I can't tell. For the number of reigns for the WWE Tag Team Championship, we have Kofi Kingston at, is that 4 or 6? I cannot tell. Alright, I think it's 6. The Usos at 4, The Miz at 4, Xavier Woods at, how does Xavier Woods have 4 reigns? Big Show has 3, Heath Slater has 3, Stardust has 3. I see that they've included Cody Rhodes' wins into Stardust's character. That's interesting. And Big E at 2. And for the length of reigns, we have Miz at 52 weeks. Wow, he's held the tag titles with everyone, I think. Kofi Kingston at 49. Kane at 40, maybe. Usos at 37. Big Show at 36. And Daniel Bryan at 35. For the NXT Championship, we have Sami Zayn with 2 reigns. Big E, Bo Dallas, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Neville, and Seth Rollins all at 1 reign. For the length of reigns, we have Neville at 41 weeks, Bo Dallas at 40. Wow, he held that for a long time based on the character. Based on the character he has now on the main roster, you would think they would have given him a short title reign. Big E at 24 weeks, Kevin Owens at 20, Sami Zayn at 19, Seth Rollins at 19, and Finn Balor at 9. For the NXT Women's Championship, Bayley, Paige, Peyton Royce, and Summer Rae all have 1 reign. How did Summer Rae win the title? Oh, yeah, that's right. She won in that Battle Royal, and then she lost it to Peyton Royce. I remember now. And for the length of reigns, we have Summer Rae at 16 weeks. Really? 16 weeks? Was that it? Peyton Royce at, I think that's 6 weeks, and then Bayley at 1 week. Where's Paige in all this? I can't believe they missed her. They don't have her length of reign, the length of her reign. That's happened before. In 2K15, I think it was, the NXT and Hardcore titles in this mode had JBL at like 23 weeks in it somehow. I don't know what happened when they put that in, but that shouldn't be right. For the NXT Tag Team Championships, we have Aiden English, Neville, Simon Gotch, all at 2 reigns, and then Blake, Bubba Ray, Devon, Eric Rowan, Kalisto, Connor, Luke Bryan, and then Victor, and I think Sin Cara all at 1. Yeah, there's a lot of champions that are not on that list. And for the length of the NXT Tag Team Championships, we have Connor and Victor at 52 weeks. Is that right? Is it 52 weeks now, or is it... Now, it has to be weeks now, but holy cow, that's a long time. Neville at 23 weeks, I think. Blake and Murphy at 20. Sin Cara and Kalisto at 18, the Wyatts at 7, and then Bubba Ray Dudley at 3, is it? I think it says 3. For the Divas Tag Team Championships, we have Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Naomi, and Tamina all at 1 reign, which doesn't surprise me. At 6 months, I'm surprised there's that many, honestly. And for the length of reigns, we have Becky Lynch and Charlotte at 14 weeks, and Naomi and Tamina at 9 weeks. That can't be right. With the calendar, that can't be right for that many weeks. Oh well, I don't care at this point. So now that we've covered the length of the champions' reigns, we're actually going to look at the history of the champions themselves, who they've beaten to take the title, and then who they've lost the title to. So we're going to do Raw, NXT, SmackDown, and Total Divas. We're not going to cover Money in the Bank and the Royal Rumble because we haven't hit those moments yet, but we will in the next video. In the next 6-month video, because by then we'll have passed those moments. Hang on, I need a break. Hey, Green Man, you want to take over for me for a second? Thanks. For the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, we started off with Seth Rollins, who lost the title to Sheamus, who lost it to R-Truth, which still made me laugh. He lost it to Triple H, who lost it surprisingly to Eric Rowan without any interference from the Wyatts. I thought that would be what Eric Rowan would need to beat the title and take it from Triple H. Eric Rowan lost it to Brock Lesnar, obviously, and then Lesnar lost it to Booker T, and he lost it in a triple threat match, didn't he? Like I said, I do these videos day by day, so it's really hard keeping track of how people win their titles. Booker T lost it to Chris Jericho, and then Chris Jericho lost it to Roman Reigns, which I remember was in a triple threat match.
Thanks, Green Man. I really appreciate the help. I just need to take a rest for a second. Great guy, huh? He doesn't come around that much, but he's really helpful. Kind of weird we have the same voice, though. I don't know what that's about. We might be long-lost twins.
For the Intercontinental title, wow, this was really... How has no one else won the Intercontinental title? Just these two. Alright, so Kevin Owens had it, then he lost it to Cesaro. Then Cesaro lost it to Kevin Owens, and then Kevin Owens lost it back to Cesaro. And man, every time how does that happen in 6 months? Wow. I wonder if any of my other titles are like this. For the United States Championship, wow, that is really bad. That's actually pretty good. It shows that the champions are able to retain their titles. So Alberto Del Rio had the championship first. Then he lost it to Rusev, who lost it to Jericho. And Jericho just won. So Alberto Del Rio held it for a long time, then lost it to Rusev. But wow, the secondary titles on the main roster aren't doing so well in getting new champions. For the WWE Tag Team Championships, first we had the New Day, who lost it to the Lucha Dragons, who lost it to Luke Harper and Eric Rowan, who lost it to the Primetime Players, who lost it to the Usos, who lost it to the New Day, who lost it back to the Usos, who lost it to the Wyatt family. And for the NXT Championship, okay, I smell subterfuge. I'm calling subterfuge and Smeckledorf on this one. How has Sami Zayn retained his title this long? He will be losing it in Money in the Bank, I can promise you that, if he doesn't lose it before then. But how has he been able to turn away every challenger he's ever had? For the Hardcore Championship, wow, still just 2 title changes. Baron Corbin, held the title first. Then he lost it to Hideo, who lost it to Colin Cassidy. And I'm the number 4 contender for that Hardcore Championship, and I hopefully will get it soon. Man, these secondary titles are really good at staying with one person for quite a while. For the NXT Tag Team Championships, we've got the Vaudevillains, who held it first, and then Blake and Murphy, and then they lost it to Team 3D, or the Dudley Boys, or whatever you want to call them. They go by everything nowadays. And for the Women's Championship, only 1 title change, but that kind of makes sense considering the fact that Charlotte and Becky went to that tag team title feud with Team Bad. So I guess that kind of saved Charlotte from losing her title. But I really do think if Charlotte had not entered into that tag team title feud, Nia Jax or someone else would have taken that title from her sooner. And for the Divas Tag Team Championship, obviously Team Bad has only lost the titles to the Team NBC, PCB. Are they even still a team? What's going on with them? There is no good creative direction. The only team that's stuck together is the Team Bad. I think Team Bella's broken up too. And finally, our NXT Women's Championship, we had Bayley, who was the inaugural champion, who lost it to Summer Rae, who then lost it to Peyton Royce, and I bet that was a good match. I really loved that 6 Diva Over the Top Rope Battle Royal. That is still one of my favorite matches to watch. And that's it. That was actually some interesting history to see happen. Yeah, I know I got rid of that video and I wanted to do this because I wanted to say to everyone who's watched my videos since from the beginning, all the way from the beginning of my first Let's Play, which was You Have to Win the Game, which I know I need to get back to that one. Crap, I keep putting that one off. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's watched. Every time I go through my channel just to see what videos have been watched or which ones haven't, I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched because it means a lot to me that you guys watch this. When I play games like this and Fallout 4, I really want to play them like nonstop. I want to play them to the point I'm hungry, I'm tired, but I don't want to stop playing. Like, that's what I want to do, but I only play so much because I'm trying to make these Let's Plays. And there's points every once in a while during the day I kind of think I want to stop. But then, I see those views, And it makes me really happy because I'm doing something that people actually enjoy watching. At least I hope you're enjoying watching this. Otherwise, I don't know why you're watching. But I just wanted to say thank you because it means so much to me, and I'm really enjoying doing this. It makes me so happy that you guys watch and that there are people who actually subscribe to me. I've got 6 subscribers and I think 256 channel views, which means a lot to me because when I first decided to do this in, I think it was July maybe. I really can't remember when I actually started, but when I first started doing this channel, I did my first recording, and when I started to do my first recording, I was so nervous because this is actually kind of weird talking to a screen with no one on the other side that I got so nervous I canceled the recording and then didn't pick it up for another few months just because I kind of lost faith in myself to do this and just because I am so nervous doing this. But like I've said, all the views that you guys give my videos, that it just means so much to me. And I'm going to give a little bit of criticism, but I do get a little sad when I see 0 videos. Like, that's really what makes me want to stop. But the views you guys give me on the videos I do see means so much. If I see even more than 1 view, I'm so happy for the rest of the day. But guys, thank you so much for viewing all my videos. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing. It means so much to me. And put in the comments below any games you want me to play. That's why I do this. I want to play the games you want me to play. For the guy who wanted Star Wars Battlefront, I will be getting that up soon. I probably will be doing it maybe this Sunday or Monday. I have the PlayStation all set up. The one problem is I don't have network set up. I'm not on the PlayStation Network yet. I have to go and buy that, and I haven't done that yet. But I will by this weekend, so look forward to that. If you like what I'm doing, and I hope you do, hit the like button. If you have friends that you think would like it, share it with them. If you like what I'm doing, you want to see me go on to WrestleMania and retain the NXT title, because I will be having the NXT title by Money in the Bank. Either I will be in the ladder match or I will be in the title match. And hopefully it's the Money in the Bank ladder match, because I'm not walking out with the title if it's in the title match. But subscribe to my channel, and I hope you all have a great day, and thank you, everyone.